Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chanel, the owner of 3 Wives Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make our simple 3 milk soap. Alright y'all, so first things first, I have all of my supplies and my ingredients laid out on the table. The only thing that I don't have up here is my mask and my protective eyewear. So be sure that you are using those two things whenever you are working with sodium hydroxide. All right, so now we have, just like I said before, this is my 3 milk soap. So I am going to be using buttermilk. I am going to be using some coconut milk. And I am going to be using some oat milk powder. Now, these are just the 3 powders that I like to work with when I do my 3 milk soaps. You can always use goat milk powder. You can always use the rice milk powder, just whatever powder you choose. Like I said, these are the 3 that I personally like to work with. So I'm going to clean off my table and then we will go ahead and get started. Alright, so right here I am just weighing out my ingredients, and since I am working with the powdered milk, I will not be doing a water replacement. So there's no water replacement. I'm using whatever the amount of water is that my recipe called for. So now that I have everything cooled down to room temp, it is time for me to go ahead and add in my milks. Now, me personally, I like to do, when I make the triple milk soap, I personally like to use the powders. That way, like I stated before, I don't have to worry about doing a replacement. I don't have to worry about doing a water replacement. There is no freezing of anything. There is no scorching. It's just a lot easier for me whenever I use powdered milk, whenever I make the triple milk soap. So once I get all my milks added in there, I just stir it up, make sure that I don't have any like chunks or anything like that in there before I add in my water lye solution. And once I add in my water lye solution, I am just going to stick blend this until I reach my desired trace. And real quick, I just wanted to say thank you to one of our subscribers, Miss Deborah. Thank you so much for recommending that I put a damp cloth up under my container. That worked. So if you see this video, thank you. I took your advice and I did it, and it actually worked. So thank you again. And now that I've reached my desired trace, this is what we are working with, and it just looks so creamy. So now I'm just going to pour this into my soap mold and get ready to texture my top. And now that I have my soap into my mold, I am just going to tap it on my table a few times just to get out whatever air bubbles that may be left in there. And then I went in and tried to do a little something with the top. I didn't like it the first time, so I went back over it again. And at this point, I just left well enough alone because I didn't want to mess anything up. So the next day, it was time to take off the top and see what we have. So right here, I did go through gel phase. I don't know if my camera is picking up right now, but you can kind of see a little bit in the corners where I did not get a complete gel, which you'll be able to see that more once I take it out of this loaf. And right here, I did not get a complete gel, which is fine. It's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. The soap is still gonna be good. I can still use the soap, so again, it's no big deal. I just think that it does look better, in my opinion, when you do get a full gel. But anytime I don't get a full gel, I'm not upset about it. You know, it is what it is. So I don't put my soaps in the oven, so it's kind of expected because I just put them on the counter and then just wrap them up. So, but anyway, I'm just going to cut this up and I will be right back. And this is what we have on the inside. I absolutely love the way that this bar looks. It's just, you know, so simple. Like the simplicity of it is just, I don't know. As y'all can see on this channel, all of my soaps, like, they're pretty much like simple 1, 2, maybe 3 colors. But other than that, we just keep it simple over here, and our customers just love it. So yeah, so I'm just going to finish cutting these up. Well, I'm done cutting these up, and now I'm just putting these on the table and I'm getting ready to stamp them. A few people have asked me about my stamp. My stamp came from I got my stamp from Etsy. It was a custom stamp, and the dimensions, I will have that link in the description, as well as the link to where I got my stamp from. But if you're wondering, if you're new here and you're wondering about the saran wrap, I put that down so that way I don't get any soap stuck in my stamp. So you know how some people may spray alcohol on their stamp? I don't spray any alcohol or anything on my stamp. I just put the saran wrap down in between the soap and the stamp, and that works perfectly fine. And we are all done. So that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving us a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. And I will see you guys later. Bye.